In this video, we're going to talk on how to achieve the handstand. The ability to stand on your hands. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Okay, let me do it. Okay, this way. So, how are you gonna achieve it? There are, of course, progressions. For every exercise in calisthenics, there are easier exercises that you can build up. So, oh shit! Handstand. Okay, let me think. There are so many progressions, but let's take them one by one. So we have the easiest of all is the Pike handstand. Before explaining what exactly is the Pike handstand, I gotta say that the handstand is an exercise that mainly needs balance, but it also needs some strength. Not so much shoulder strength, it needs the strength to elevate your shoulders so it doesn't collapse, which is mainly by the upper trapezius. So it's strength, balance, but mainly balance. You don't need a lot of strength, you don't need... Everybody can do this. So Pike handstand, it's actually this exercise over here. I'm gonna show it. Wait. Okay, can you see? Over here, you find an object like this, and you perform the handstand. You take out of the equation the balance component, and also not all of your body weight gets into your hands. A big portion goes to your legs, so it's even easier than the wall handstand push-up, which is the next variation that I would say. Another progression is the wall handstand push-up, which there are two ways to do a wall handstand push-up. The one is CTW and the other is BTW. What the hell does that mean? Let me show you guys. Wait. BTW means back to wall. The back faces the wall, as you can see. Over here, my back is facing the wall. And the CTW is the chest facing the wall. Both are useful for learning the handstand. But of course, there are two variations of each CTW, BTW. The one variation is the one that you just how do I say it? You just support on the wall like this. I don't try to balance, and this just builds strength and the ability to feel comfortable on the upside down position. And the other, that is me trying to balance. As you can see here, I try not to touch the wall. And it's the exact same thing with the chest to wall handstand. And the one exercise is mainly to build strength, and the other exercise is harder variation to build balance. And what's the difference between back to wall and chest to wall? The back to wall, over here, the wall actually prevents you from falling to your back. But on the other side, there's no wall. So you learn how to bring the center of mass when the center of mass goes towards your belly. I'm not sure if I explained it correctly. When you're on a handstand, your center of mass is somewhere over here. When it goes to this direction, back, I need to bring it to the middle. When it goes to this, I need to bring it to the middle. But when you're here, the wall helps you on the one direction, but not on the other. So when you're doing the back to wall, you're actually getting better, you're working on how to bring your center of mass from when it falls this direction. So what I'm trying to do, if you do with the palms mainly, in order not to fall this direction, I try to push this way. And on the other side, chest to wall, the chest prevents me from falling on this direction, but it doesn't from the other. So when I'm going to, when I almost fell on this direction, I try to press really hard so I don't fall. So it depends what you're trying to work. So for the questions, what's better, back to wall, chest to wall, both have their cons and consequences and benefits. Yes. I could talk a bit more about back to wall and chest to wall. Another benefit of the back to wall is that it actually includes the kick up. So this way you work the kick up too, because a big part of the handstand is not only balancing the handstand, it's actually going from foot stand to handstand. This is foot stand, and the handstand is when your hands stand. So back to wall helps you also understand what's the correct power to put. So I think we need some more explanation. Let's say there is the CTW that is just strength, and the other that's balance. Yeah, both of them. Okay, maybe I did everything, I don't know, I'm trying my best to get this thing on the board. A bad thing about back to wall is that it learns, but it doesn't, most of the times it learns you to use your core wrong. I mean, most of the people that are doing back to wall, they do banana back. And the chest to wall, the good thing about the chest to wall is that it helps you improve the form. It's the best exercise for perfecting the form, especially the exercise that I'm gonna say in a bit. But the bad thing is that it's scary. It's pretty scary. Because if you fall in front and you don't know how to fall, you might fall with your back and break your back. So a lot of people are scared of the chest to wall, and that's why they prefer the back to wall. And that's why I'm so fucking annoyed by the back to wall. I hate it. But it's not so bad, but I kinda hate it because so many people choose the back to wall because it's easier. Because they're afraid of the chest to wall. Yes, it's useful, but the back to wall, but do not overuse it. The chest to wall is the exercise that will unlock you the handstand most of the times. That's about it, about the chest to wall and back to wall. Another great exercise is the kick up. Yep, you heard it right. You actually exercise on how to kick. What is the correct power? You kick the ground in order to go up, and most of the times we do this over here on back to wall, where we actually try to kick without touching the wall. We try to not touch the wall. Sometimes we're gonna touch it. So if you touch, if you kick too less, too soft, you're not gonna go up. If you go too much, you're gonna hit the wall. So if I kick too soft, whoop, whoop. But if I kick too hard, no, we don't want this. We want the balance, which is something like this. If you can see probably closely, the one leg actually kicks and the other pushes the ground. So it's like, bah! There are different ways. You can do it with 2 legs or with one. This is the preferred method. Whoop. This is the perfect. So how you work your kick-ups is like this. You don't try to hold the handstand. You just kick. Oh shit, yes. Kick. Okay, I got this. Kick. Not got this. Kick. Got this. Kick. Not got this. And I try to increase the percentage of success. That's a great exercise to improve the kick-ups. Another great exercise is the falling handstand. Yeah, you heard right. The falling handstand. You actually, a lot of people, one of the pillars of handstand is the psychological, the fear. We have strength, we have balance, we have fear. A lot of people are scared, especially adults. Because if you have never been upside down, it's quite scary. First of all, because it's a weird position, but second of all, it's what if I fall? So, the fear of being upside down, you can attack it and get used to it with these exercises. But in order to be accustomed to the fear of falling, I'm the best England man, the best. In order to be okay with falling, you need to learn how to fall like a ballerina. How to fall like a ballerina and not like a watermelon. The watermelon just, the ballerina. We want to be ballerina. Let me explain. Oh shit, sorry about that. So, if we fall back, there's no problem because we're gonna just land on our feet. But what if we fall on the other direction, not on the wall? Let's say over here. If you don't know how to fall, you're gonna fall with your back like I used to do. I used to do a front lever and I fell like that. But okay, we all had our accidents. You don't need to have your own too. I hope you don't. In order to prevent this, you need to learn how to fall. And in order to learn how to fall, you must fall voluntarily. What do you do when the center of gravity? Because even the best hand balancers, sometimes they lose the balance. What do you do? What you don't do is that you just panic and fall. No, stay calm. What you do is actually this. I'm going to show it and then I'm going to explain it. So let's say, even though I'm the best hand balancer in the world, I lose my balance. You see how I fall like a ballerina. If you watch carefully, when I was right here and my center of center of mass went in front, what I did is I did like this, 90 degrees, and I fell like a wheel. I fell like this. So, a good progression is to learn how to wheel properly. It's a good way, but the best, what I would recommend is go somewhere where it's grass on the ground or maybe sand, so you don't feel scared like a little girl, and you try to fall voluntarily. How do you fall laterally? You just push, you just kick up more than you need. So I kick up more, whoop. I'm gonna try to do this, and at the start, it's gonna be, you're gonna hit the ground, but we want to make as little noise as possible. So let me explain again. When you're right here, if you are too scared to jump too high, maybe you can do like this. And then you just higher and higher until you whoop. And that's how you learn how to fall. And then you don't fear falling because you know what to do when shit hits the floor. And one last thing, a lot of people, because I can smell their fear when a lot of people, when they are too scared to fall in front, what they do is that they lock their elbows right here. Because when you're right here or here, it's hard to fall in front instead of here. So a lot of people, they are stuck here, not because they don't have the mobility, but because they are scared. And I do it too, but only when I'm doing a handstand, maybe on a bridge or somewhere high that I really don't want to fall in front. It's a good technique, but don't overuse it. So, sorry about that. So, we got the pike handstand, we got the whole handstand push-up, the chest to wall, the back to wall, with 2 variations of each one, the kick up, the falling. What else do we have? The freestanding handstand, which is the handstand. And a secret exercise that I'm not gonna discuss on this video because it's one of the best exercises ever created by the one and only Cravist, and it's called chest to wall lean to handstand. I'm gonna explain it on another video because it's pretty complicated and I don't want to make this video too long. And that's about it. These 4, 5, 6 exercises. But great. I don't know what to do. Should I try everything and figure out the way? No. As we said, with every calisthenics exercise, we want to target what is the weak link. What are you missing? Is it, as we said, there are 3 main pillars. Un momento. There are 3 main pillars. The balance, the strength. The balance is the ability to hold the center of mass above the point of action, above your palms. The strength is the strength to hold your whole body weight over here. And the fear component plays a big role. So ask yourself, what is the number 1 weakness you have on achieving the handstand? Is it the balance? Is it the strength? Is it the fear? What is it? And attack every single weakness head on, and you're gonna succeed. So send me your handstand on Instagram. Maybe I could say, this is your weak link. Do this. If balance is your weak link, what balance? Falling, most of the time you fall in front or you fall back. If you fall in front, maybe chest to wall is the best. Fall back to wall. Strength is your weakness. Use some pike handstands. Use some wall handstand push-up where you just focus over here and try to breathe normally. You're not like, you try to breathe. What is it? Fear? Are you afraid of falling back? Are you afraid? You don't feel comfortable on the upside down position? Work on that. Fear. Yeah, maybe use some falling. Is it the kick up your weakness? So a lot of people ask me, what to do on handstand? It's so freaking complicated. I need information from your tries, from your experimentation, from your videos in order to give you a cue. The number one reason most people don't improve on their handstand is because they don't focus on the weakest link. They focus on the exercise that they feel comfortable. I'm doing back to wall, or I cannot do handstands and I just try. No, what is your weak link, man? Attack it. That's about it. How many times per week? The more, the better. If you can do 15,000 times per week, if your recovery is good, do them. At least 5 sets per day. Don't do less than 5. What I recommend is 10 to 20 tries, or sometimes you can put a timer, 30 minutes of handstand practice. It's another choice. That's about it. Just remember, there are no rules. There are rules, but don't be too strict with yourself. Play, experiment, understand how the pelvic position works. Record yourself, see what you want to improve specific things. You want to improve the mobility, focus on that. You want to improve the core, focus on that. You want to improve whatever, the kick up, whatever. I'm trying to give you the handstand world, or how I say, the upside down world, or have a pretty insane seminars on the academy over there. Yeah, I'm trying to give you this map so you navigate it. There are no strict rules. Just understand the principles and just play, explore the handstand world, the upside down world. Hope everything makes sense. Hope you have a fantastic day. If you're interested on one-to-one online coaching with me, you can schedule your free consultation call in the description below. Also, you can join the UT Calisthenics Academy, buying the, how do we call this, the Calisthenics Beast online course. Yes, where you're gonna find the ultimate calisthenics map. You're gonna find seminars for handstand, planche, front, everything you need to know about calisthenics in order to navigate safely and efficiently. That's about it. If you have any questions, you can ask me on the comments below, and we will talk on the next video.